Boucherie Wagner has been selling organic food in the Enfant Rouge covered market in central Paris for almost 30 years. She says she'd never vote for the far right, but, like many in France, feels let down by President Macron.
Moi, j'ai voté 2 fois Macron.
I voted twice for Macron because I believed in him. But sadly, since he's been in government, we've seen a rise in operating costs.
Bottom lines are always a vote swinger for France's 3.9 million small business owners like her. The market is full of people talking about President Macron's decision to call a snap election.
Me, I'm waiting, watching with some distance, some cynicism and irony.
The victory of the far right is still fresh in everyone's minds, and by the end of the month, when we have the first round of new elections, it will still be fresh in everyone's minds. And so hopefully that provokes a stronger turnout.
And that's exactly the gamble President Macron has made. He hopes political factions in the centre and the left will join together to block the far right from winning power.
I made the choice to trust our compatriots in their love of the Republic, of clarity, of political debate. I say no to the spirit of defeat.
Macron's party lost its majority at the French Parliament in the 2022 legislative elections, greatly weakening his ability to be effective as president. Also in 2022, Jordan Bardella took over the leadership of the far-right National Rally, at the request of Marine Le Pen. As the leading candidate in the European elections, he achieved almost 30% of the vote, twice as much as Macron's Liberal Party. Now, at 28 years old, Bardella hopes to become France's next Prime Minister.
For several months, we've been working on the organisation of early legislative elections. Why? Each day that passes brings us closer to power, and we need to be ready.
Marine Le Pen, France's central far-right figure, has lost twice to Macron in presidential elections, but hopes to win in 2027. Some experts say the risk right now for the far right is that they win the parliament in July, but Bardella then fails as prime minister and the public lose trust in their party again.
Her preferred strategy would be to win an absolute majority and push Macron out now, to have presidential election as soon as possible and not in 2027.
While the decision to call a parliamentary election caused a political earthquake here in France, back at the market, Boucherie Wagner believes it highlights a disconnect with the public.
They're playing around. It's people like me that pay for it.
The parliamentary elections will finish on the 7th of July and will serve up a clear result, whether France continues its turn to the far right or unites against it.